We zijn hier nu in het Nationaal Archief van Schotland en we spreken met Robin Urquhart. En hij heeft Wat staat daar ontdekt, de online paleografie tool. En heeft daar onlangs ook wat op gepost. Een inventarislijst, een inboedel van een Schot die in Nederland heeft gewoond. Thank you for inviting us, Robin.
You're welcome.
And you are on Wat staat daar a few times on the forum, and you posted some of the Dutch letters that you found in your archives. Can you please tell us more about what you are searching on Wat staat daar?
I'm searching for two different things. One is just for general help with paleography. I'm very interested in the links between the Netherlands and Scotland in terms of the development of handwriting. The Dutch heavily influenced the Scots in the development of our handwriting, so I'm interested in looking at examples of documents from the Netherlands and how they compare with documents in Scotland. But the second thing I use Wat staat daar for is for very specific answers to questions, and that's where we have documents here in Scotland that are written in Dutch or partly in Dutch, and we need help with identifying certain words, usually personal names or important items within the document that helps with our cataloguers in being able to catalogue the documents precisely. And I find that Wat staat daar is a very good tool and a very easy tool to use for getting help from the wider paleography community.
And do you use Wat staat daar to improve your Old Dutch handwriting reading?
Yes, very much so. Both by reading the full text documents and also by using the paleo puzzles and the tutorials that are at a variety of different levels, that from easy through to difficult. And I find that's a very helpful tool if I have half an hour or an hour to spare, often on a train journey. I can use one of their little online tutorials to do this kind of thing in a dynamic and fun way.
Lovely. And can you show us on the forum what your latest post is, and did you have the answers you were looking for?
Yes, it's been a while since I've been on the Wat staat daar, but I'll need to put my medieval glasses on for this. If I now need to go back to let's see.
Was it an inventory list, I thought? Or?
Yeah, there was a list of it was one of the paleo puzzles, and it was just in New Year, I think. So let's see. The Schotse Bibliotheek, and this was the inventory of a bookseller, and we were interested in the name of the bookseller and the names of other individual people that were mentioned in the document, and we got a very good response from several people who transcribed between them very effectively what the key things were that we wanted to know, and then after that the conversation got into more very precise things for individual words, which was less interesting from our cataloguer's point of view, but was still interesting to me from a general paleography point of view. And then there was a more recent one than that, which, if I go back to the puzzle, in February, Reen Vols very kindly featured one of our documents, which we had a very interesting series of documents which concerned an incident that occurred in the Northern Isles in Scotland, where a Dutch ship landed some of its crew ashore, and the crew got up to various naughty things in Shetland, and the series of documents were partly in Dutch and partly in Scots, with translations of one from the other. And what we wanted to know was it a very exact translation from one to the other? And I think we showed that it was. What the documents were documents which were witness statements taken in Dutch, and then somebody has transcribed them and translated them into Scots. And the work that Vatstad there did very, very conclusively showed that they were direct translations.
Okay, lovely. Thank you for this interview, Robin.
Not at all, thank you.